Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today I felt like sniping. Today I felt like I want to spank someone for 500 in the face, or to be exact, 520 in the face. SU-130PM it is. This mother trucker has a nice camo, it has a nice gun. It doesn't have fully rotatable turret, but that is completely fine. But this tank is capable of doing many bad things for the enemies. All in all, it is one of the better tank destroyers in the game, at least in my opinion, and this is as good as your money can buy nowadays, right? I think it is flexible and I think it is a nice tank. Anyways, let's try to focus on this game and let's try to make it work. So, what this tank is all about: 520 alpha damage, nice, 243 millimeters of penetration, nice, quite fast shell velocity. Now the goal, 320 millimeters of penetration, and that is a lot of penetration if you would ask me. That is a lot of penetration if you would ask me, fellas. Okay, we are starting everything with some misses, with some bounces, and the chieftain armor lasts pretty well. Wow, okay, big boy, okay. We'll see what we can do for you very, very soon. Now, I have an idea. I see the blind shots coming up here. I am very, very well aware of that. I believe someone from over there just simply tries to blind fire us or someone else. That is completely fine and that is completely understandable. Nothing extra unusual or nothing too crazy, right? It is happening quite often nowadays. People are simply blind shooting. Beautiful. First shot straight in the face. Solid 500. Hip hip hooray. Speaking about the hip hip hooray, there is a big chance we will be able to eliminate this gentleman from the game. Good. His gun, excellent. And now we can have a great time. And now we can definitely have a great time. Speaking of the great time, hello there. Beautiful. Another 500 in the face. Ooh. The main difference between this vehicle and the Scorpion is this tank has actually extremely good camo rating, right, compared to the Scorpion. Even though Scorpion is a bit quicker, even though Scorpion is having a fully rotatable turret, this tank has camo. And it is, in my opinion, it is way harder to dig this vehicle out than it is to dig Scorpion out. Because since with the Scorpion you do not really have a greatest camo ever, it is relatively easy to get outspotted, at least in my humble opinion, right? And if you are getting outspotted, this is kind of a game over for you, if you know what I mean. You are tall, it's easy to hit you, people will load high explosives, and it is a game over. This vehicle is working a bit differently. With this vehicle, you have camo, so good luck outspotting you. Although enemies have a very, very nice vision in this game, and unfortunately the situation is 1-8. There is absolutely nothing what you can do in this kind of situation, and you just simply need to accept this. You cannot win every single game in the world of tanks. You just simply cannot. As much as we would love to, we can't. Meanwhile, Budget in the middle. Hi. Beautiful 500 in the face. This is exactly what we want to see. Very, very nice. I believe we are going to be able to spank another gentleman going through the middle. I think Budget will work just fine. That was a beautiful, beautiful... Whee! I believe that that was a beautiful blind shot, and EBR days are over. Well, very, very unlucky. What can I say? Extremely unlucky. By the way, he might think about blind shooting us. Obviously, this is not what I am looking for, and this is not what I want, but this is what we have. Let's load the gold. Oh, he's thinking about me. He is definitely thinking about me, fellas. Oh, that is a solid blind shot, my man. Very, very, very solid blind shot. Okay, big boy, not bad. Not bad whatsoever. I'm spotted. I know the game is over already. It doesn't really matter what we are going to do here. The death is coming, right? The death is coming in this kind of situation, and all we need to do, we need to get like one or another free shot before the death will come. That is one, and I believe it is game over. That is completely fine, fellas. This is how the things are looking like, and this is the battle score. Fellas, look, yes, it's 3-15. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is how World of Tanks is looking like nowadays. And in the end of the day, we have 2,700 damage. We are first by the damage. Only kills was made in this game by us. So I honestly cannot complain about this performance, and I would say this is a solid GG from our side. That is completely fine, fellas. You can't win them all. Let's go for round number 2. Okay, quite a good sniper schnitzel map if you would ask me. Karelia T-rate matchmaking, this is looking pretty fine. Obviously, there is one bad thing, and that bad thing is 2 ELC events. Good luck out spotting ELC events in the middle of the forest or tundra, or however you would call the thick bushes. This is going to be quite a journey, I would say. It's obviously alright, we are going to make it work and we are going to be fine. I'm going to load high explosive special for this ELC, and hopefully we can use this high explosive for this gentleman. This is quite greedy from my side, I would say, but you know what? I want to believe it is going to work just fine. We are going to take our time and we are going to eliminate him from the game. Beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see, and I know it might look stupid or silly, how dare I, but this is very important tank to eliminate from the game. And this is probably one of the most... This is probably one of the most important kills in this game. We just needed to send him to the garage, so we can feel so much better now while sniping every single heavy tank moving like this. I shouldn't be spotted, I think. Yeah, absolutely. As you can see, I am not spotted. I am feeling great. 3 seconds left, and we are going to spank him once again, just like so. 560 in the butt. Ooh, I'm spotted. Ay. I know what that could mean. That could mean I got spotted either by Progetto or either by the gentleman sitting in this bush. Both of the options are not that great for us, if you know what I mean. But it's okay, we have all time, we are alright. Meanwhile, Skoda in the middle, Borat in the middle. I think I care about the Skoda so much more, trying to pre-aim. Unfortunately failing with my pre-aiming. That's fine, it's okay, we have all time. Meanwhile, Skoda S, he's saying, please kill me. Obviously, the gun handling is saying, not today. Unfortunate. My aim is pretty damn good, but in the end of the day, you know, whenever you are going for those longer shots, you cannot expect to hit everything. It just doesn't work this way. Speaking about working this way, there is a beautiful Progetto sitting in the middle. We are making sure to aim as much as we physically and possibly can, and luckily we spanked him. I think this game is going to be very solid for this tank destroyer. I think this game is going to be very, very, very good. All I need to do at this point, I need to be smart and I need to have my eyes widely open. And this is how you are playing with this tank destroyer, fellas. Whenever you are getting maps like this where you can actually be relatively aggressive, right, where you can fight from the typical bush, you can do humongous things for the enemies, and obviously not in the good way for them. Meanwhile, Shem is getting spotted, Progetto, IS-2, it looks like, if you would ask me, I would say this game is looking like previous game, but we are winning. In other words, enemies have no chance to do absolutely anything for us, and we are just simply power pushing everyone straight up the face. This is how the things are looking like. Our Su found the balls, he is making a hardcore pressure, ELC is screaming, he is trying to flank, I'm trying to hit him. Unfortunately, I did the critical hit, and this is a game over. That is completely fine, quick game. I think in this quick game we did absolutely everything properly, and I have no complaints about the play which we had. I think that was fine. And obviously, sometimes it is, well, not sometimes, I would say with a tank destroyer it is always harder to chase the damage when your team is that strong as this team is, right? It is just extremely hard to do something, but we are going and we made it work, fellas. I would say we made it work. We have 3,000 combined, but in the same time I believe we can get extra shot if we are going to be lucky. And I believe, fellas, and I believe we are going to be lucky. So, speaking about the extra shot, right in the butt, beautiful way to finish this game. 3,000 damage, 700 assisting damage, and I would say we performed well. Such a blitz games, fellas. Couple of games, we have like what, 11 minutes of footage or something like this, and we play 2 games already. Well, victory! 2,900 damage, 700 assisting damage. I would call this game a great success. Also, our Su, he was extremely reactive, and with all respect, you stole our damage. Obviously, jokes aside, this gentleman played very, very well and he did everything properly. Meanwhile, we made 131,000 profits as well. Okay, round number 3, let's go. Okay, last game. Paris. Okay, let's see what we can do in the Paris. I am not thinking about being too aggressive. I am thinking about taking this position here and just waiting until sniper schnitzels will get spotted, because I think they will. In this game, we will need to be very patient. I think this is only one way what we need to do in this game, and we need to be patient. We are sitting in the open field here, that's completely fine. And now we are waiting until enemies will mess up, and mess up they will. Usually there is a gentleman who is trying to go like this, or who is trying to get like this, that is completely fine. The thing is, speaking about the previous Paris and the current Paris, it is way harder to snipe to the crossing forces here, so I'm not even bothering to go into this position. Also, they can enjoy Baboon Commander, my man. Okay, beautiful. This is exactly what I am talking about. Usually there is a tourist who is going through the middle of the field, right? Unfortunately, I was unlucky and I did not manage to spank him, which is quite sad thing, but I will try that once again, and once again, unfortunately, I am failing my shot. Shame. Maybe I could have loaded heat ammunition when I am thinking better about this, but it is completely fine. Beautiful 460 right in the balls. Very nice. So far, everything is looking alright, I would say. I definitely cannot complain about how we are playing this game or how the things are looking like. It's just one of those battles and one of those maps when it is truly hard to do something with a paper tank destroyer. It doesn't really matter how you are going to look into this. It is just hard to do the things. So you need to be relatively passive. Obviously, there is a good position over there. You see our Udes and our Su playing here. This position can work extremely, extremely well, and I believe they are mastering it and they are punishing everyone who is peeking. Okay. What we can do? This is the question. What we can do? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, looking into all of this, looks like this Chrysler is trying to make a hardcore pressure, right? Which I can respect that, and I can understand that. He is getting bored of this game and he decided not to play in the heavy line, so what can I say? Hashtag never lucky, mistakes were made. Meanwhile, there is enemy Su-100. I do not really think I have a decent angle for this gentleman, and we are going to go for a shot for Type 59. I am very close for the edge to drop down if needed, right? This is a very important thing to say. If I will feel like I need to drop down, I will do that. Meanwhile, was a very, very hard shot once again. I might be spotted, but luckily I am not. That is fine. And at this point, we are prepared to punish the Su. Look at this. I'm going to load high explosives, and this high explosives will work just fine to eliminate the Type 59 from the game. Excellent. Very, very nice. And at this point, I want to hit the Su. This is what I am looking for. He is peeking multiple times, fellas. You know what that means? If he peeked like this 2, 3, 4 times, that means he is going to peek for a 5th time. It is matter of the time, and this time I am going to be ready. Speaking of the high explosives, we have 660 alpha damage. 660. If we are going to be lucky enough, we might even roll Pirosami for him. 666. Patience. 705. Not Pirosami, but that is a big alpha damage. This is a big boy alpha damage. Beautiful. Very, very nice. What we can do at this point, fellas? What we can do at this point? I am thinking about getting involved in the heavy line. I think this is the right way to do the things. I am pretty sure Ergashem is also sitting somewhere around this area. I am pretty sure about this, but to be fair with you, I do not really care at this point. At this point, I want to punish Progetto, because I have a feeling Mr. Progetto might think about escaping from here. And if Progetto will try to do something like this, we are going to have a great time. Beautiful, 520 in the face, very, very nice. Even though we are spotted, it doesn't matter for us, because we are just chilling at this point. It doesn't really matter, fellas. Meanwhile, let's knock this tree down. Very, very good. And what do we have? We have T-34 making pressure through the middle. You might wonder what that means. Well, that means we can kill this IS-3 if he is going to peek. Actually, you know what? I think Progetto will peek. I am pretty sure Progetto will think about peeking against this guy. Let's see, am I correct or am I incorrect? I am mentally prepared to spank everyone who will overpeak here. I see this T-34 is getting one for the team and taking one for the team. I am very, very well aware of that, but it is not so simple to do the things. Meanwhile, T-44, beautiful shot to the T-44, very, very nice. Okay. Now we have enemy Ergashem sitting here, and we have our tourist IS-3 sitting here as well. If I will do everything properly, there is a big chance we will two-shot Ergashem. So, first things first, we are going to make a bit of the pressure, right? We are not going to stop, we are going to go in for him. We should be able to spank him for 700 or so, or 600 in the face, right, with the high explosives. After that, we'll see what we can do. So, where is this Ergashem sitting at? This is the question. Did he escape? It looks like it. Okay, can we get a nice angle to his butt? Unfortunately, we cannot. Okay, what is the chance this gentleman decided to go here and he did not spotted me? There is a tiny possibility, isn't it? I would say there is a tiny possibility of him doing that. You know what? I have an idea. How about if we would check out this position here? I think there is a tiny chance Ergashem is just simply flanking like this, right? Where is this Ergashem? I have so many questions for us. How this beautiful mother trucker teleported from here? Teleportation skill, what can I say? Yes, I have high explosives loaded. I am very, very well aware of that, fellas. And minus 3000 hit points as well. Very, very hard game for us. Extremely hard game for us. But you know what? Wait. Be patient. I believe there is still a big fat chance for us to do bad things for the enemies. Speaking of the bad things, IS-3 should be... okay. Beautiful. Very, very nice. SMV took one. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Let's load high explosives now. I am very well aware of this Ergashem trying to go from behind, okay? I am very, very well aware of that. I know we can craft more use. Winning would be extremely hard in this kind of situation, it truly would be. But what we can do, we can always try, right? That's what we can always do. I shouldn't be spotted. If RHM is going from this side, I am safe. If RHM is going from this side, I am relatively safe. It is not looking that bad whatsoever. Now, if someone is trying to make pressure like this, I am once again relatively safe. I have a bit of support from the Mr. RHM. Meanwhile, speaking about the things, right? Hi, how are you doing? That will be one beautiful shot. Excellent, very, very nice. And he did not even spotted me, which is absolutely madness, to be fair with you. Meanwhile, we have SMV trying to be aggressive. That is actually good stuff for us. You might think skill, but how is it good? Well, it's good because we can spank him just like so. That is completely fine. 6 seconds left. We got this. Okay, good. It doesn't really matter. He hit us like this. It honestly does not matter. Actually, it does matter. Okay, fine. 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 It's all right. Look. The last game was probably the most interesting one. I would say I am feeling pretty happy with my performance, what I have done in this game. But in the same time, once again, not every single game is winnable. In the same time, extremely important thing to highlight. You are a triangle, right? I wish to say you can go into the heavy line and brawl, but you can't, at least not with this tank. So you need to try to craft opportunities for yourself to be successful and to punish enemies. And I think we were pretty damn successful at it. So looking into all of this, 3,800 damage, is extremely great score. We did many good things, and this mother trucker loaded high explosives, so kudos to you. That was very good decision by you. RHM surprised me by not being aggressive for us whatsoever. I thought he's going to go for it, but unfortunately he didn't. All in all, 67,000 profits, considering we do not have anything activated, AK boosters or clan boosters. This is completely fine. And in the end of the day, with this vehicle, we played for solid 3,200 damage and for 300 assisting damage. Not bad session by any shape and by any form. I like this tank, but Scorpion is still my baby, fellas. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time together with us, and see you very soon. Skills out for today. Peace.